I know everybody's making all these trades and is trying to find a way to win and is trying to find a way to get a championship. And I know everybody's getting all these wins, but the problem still stands. The winning team is going to be the Celtics. And I'm going to be probably the first person and the only person to say it. But I know the Celtics are having a bad season. I still have them winning a championship this year. I got the Celtics as a team to beat. And maybe if they don't win a championship, they're going to lose in a conference finals, probably go to 7 or 6. The Celtics are not going to do that bad as everybody thinks. And I'm not worried as much as everybody else for the Celtics as everybody else is, because I think the Celtics are actually really, really good. I think they just have some internal mistakes and some little mistakes that they do, but it's not that they can't clean it up, it's that they choose not to. And can that come to help them? Yes, but overall, I think the Celtics are just so overpowered. They're so strong in terms of their starting lineup, and then they have, Peyton Pritchard and a kind of decent bench. So it's like, I think the Celtics are going to be good. I think they're going to be fine. I think everybody's worried and everybody's panicking for no reason. And I know Luka's playing with the Lakers. I know we got Jimmy Butler on the Warriors. I understand that. But I still think the Celtics are going to be the problem in the playoffs. And even with in the East, like with Giannis and Dame and now Kuzma, I still think the Celtics are the team to beat for everybody. I don't care what nobody says. I'm sorry. They might not have the best record. They might not be the most flashy team. They might not be the team that everybody loves this year. But I think they are quietly just realizing we're the greatest, we're the best. And no matter what our record is, we could win another one. And not only that, you have to consider the fact that the Celtics are experienced and they understand that they have the so many years in the playoffs over everybody else. They have the experience, they have the play time, they have the minutes. The Celtics have been in this situation. The Celtics have been in the playoffs so long, and they're going to win. I promise you, if the Celtics lose, they're losing the conference finals or the NBA finals, and it's going to be a hard loss. They're not going to get swept. They're not going to lose in 5. If they lose, it's going to be in 6 down to the wire or in 7 down to the wire. I refuse to think that this Celtics team is going to lose, especially after yesterday's game. Now, I didn't really get to watch this game live because I have things to do, and unfortunately I didn't. As much as I really wanted to, I really couldn't. But I went back and I watched the game like I always do, and I'm sitting here watching it, and I realized that the Celtics are really good, and the score is actually not what the game was. The score is actually very great clickbait to make you come back and rewatch the game and talk about the game, but it really wasn't. The game was Celtics all the way. They were up 15 in the first half, eventually went up by 20, and then just kept going. And the Nuggets didn't make a push, but the Celtics just held off and they ended up winning. And also, like, let's not forget the Celtics. That's something that they have not changed. The last 4 years, we've been speaking about the Celtics. Teams have always made a push to come back when they're down 20 to the Celtics, and they always somehow give up leads. I know they gave up one to the Cavs the other day, but it's always been a Celtics thing before the championship, the year of the championship, and even here. So I don't understand what everybody's panicking for. I think the Celtics are the same. The Celtics just kind of better in terms of talent, but I think they're still the same Celtics that won the championship. And I know everybody's gonna talk about Jason Tatum being soft, this, that, and the third, but I don't think Tatum is soft at all. I think Jason Tatum is just playing the game the right way. Everybody was talking about Jason Tatum in the past when he was being this aggressive scorer, dominant scorer, and they told him, yo, if you want to win a championship, you gotta play the game the right way. Well, now he's playing the game the right way, and everybody calling him soft. I guarantee you he wins another championship, and nobody's going to call him soft anymore. They're going to say he plays the game the right way, and he's not soft. He's just looking for the right play and the right time. They do this to everybody, bro. I promise you. I really think the Celtics got this. And then you consider the fact that Peyton Pritchard is coming off the bench, and honestly, I got Peyton Pritchard for 6th man of the year. And if you really think someone else is going to win that, comment down below, because I cannot even make a list of people competing for the 6th man of the year. I really think it's just Peyton Pritchard by himself. I think it might be like a unanimous thing around the league. If you honestly have someone else that's coming off the bench, comment down below and let me know, because I can't think of one. And I honestly tried, and I looked around the league, and I'm just like, who is playing better than Pritchard off the bench to win Sixth Man of the Year and steal it from him? And I couldn't come up with it. Now, what I will say though, to the Nuggets and Celtics game, what really hurt the Nuggets is the Celtics took away all their transition plays. Like, their transition offense was taken away. The Celtics played great transition defense, and they was like 11-0 in the first half, just all Celtics just on transitions, and the Nuggets couldn't get one. And then in the first quarter too, the Nuggets being a bad defensive team in the first quarters hurts them so much, especially against great teams like the Celtics, like the Lakers, like these teams that can now play defense and offense. And it hurts the Nuggets because the Nuggets didn't have a single 30-point quarter yesterday. That is going to hurt you against the Celtics, especially if you give up 30 points in the first quarter, because they didn't give up 30 points in any other quarter but the first quarter. This was obviously going to hurt you. You're going to lose. This is a setup for failure. And they come out in the third quarter. The Celtics start off the third quarter, and first minute they push the lead to 20 or 22. And the Nuggets fight back, and eventually they cut it down, and they fight back in the fourth quarter, and they kept going on these little runs. But the Celtics just hit timely shots that just killed the Nuggets' momentum time after time again, no matter what run they went on. And the Celtics have always had these guys that do this. Derek White and Jrue Holiday have always been there, and these have been the guys that slow down everything and quiet down the crowd when the other team starts to go on the run. They've been the team to calm down everything, and it's been these two guys. It's been Jrue Holiday, Derek White. When it matters the most and the Celtics really need a bucket, they go to these two guys, or the ball somehow just gets to them, and they score. And sometimes they don't even score. They make the right pass, and it just quiets down everything. They somehow find a way to get a bucket. And even on the defensive end too, sometimes when they need to lock in defensively, these two guys right here will get you a stop, and the Celtics go running. And these two guys are so important for this team, because even a couple of years ago in the playoffs, we seen Derek White, I think it was like with 5 seconds left. I can't remember against which team, but he got a putback with like 3 seconds left or 2 seconds left, and it counted, and he won the game for them. And these type of plays, or even like clutch rebounds, stuff like that, like they have the guys that are willing to do that, and Derek White and Jrue Holiday. And you can't ever overlook those type of guys, because they're there, they're going to be there, and their job is to do the things that you can't plan for, the things that you can't plan to stop. And that's why you can't overlook them, and the Celtics have two of them. Not only that, but you also got to consider the fact that the Celtics have been playing with guys in and out of the lineup. And also think about the fact that they're winning games like yesterday with not a single player having more than 30 points. I mean, I think Jaylen Brown had 22, and he might have been the leading scorer for the team. Everybody else had 16, 19, 14. Like, they had a great balanced offense. They did this as a unit, as a team, and that's how they won. And if the Celtics could do this, and they could also win with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown going for 40, then they have so many ways where they could win. And if they could win knocking down threes, and then they also found a way to win getting to the basket when the threes being taken away from them, because they do that, then this team is still a threat. They have, I just named you 4 ways that they could win, and I guarantee you they still have more. To the Nuggets, not much to say. Honestly, they played hard, they tried, but it's just too late. Jamal Murray got it going too late. I mean, in the third quarter, I think he had like 13 points, but it was too late. He went 0 for 2 in the first 10 minutes that he played, and then, yeah, he just really struggled until like the third quarter, second half. Jokic had like, I think it was like 12 points, if I'm not mistaken, or I really don't remember. But the overall, like, the Nuggets just not great defense. Christian Brown had 24. I think he was the leading scorer. Yeah, besides Jamal Murray. Yeah, it was gonna be a setup for failure. Like, they did not go in here with the punch to start off. They went in here with, let's play our game and let's let everything just happen how it happens, and you can't do that. Now the Lakers went up against the Clippers. I mean, honestly, not much to say about this. This is another game that the score does not tell the real story. Like, the Lakers went up by 21 points at a certain point in this game. Mind you, I do understand that when Powell came back and then went down. I do know that, but he also was down the first game. Like, we can't consider these little things as factors. They might be, but how much of a factor is it? Kawhi had 33, didn't matter. The Lakers just play great, and they've been a great defensive team and a great offensive team ever since Luka got there. They were decent before he got there, but ever since he got there, they've been amazing. For everybody that's been talking about Luka Doncic scoring, he had 29 points yesterday, and he still had his assists and rebounds. LeBron James had 17 and 5 boards, 9 assists. So this team is looking so good, and I like what JJ Redick said too. He said, I'm not worried about seeding right now. I won't worry about seeding until our position in the playoffs is guaranteed. I don't want to be in the play-in. And I like that out of him because they're doing really good. And with that being said, the Lakers are the 2nd seed in the league right now. And I remember I was speaking to my friend the other day, and I was telling him, if the Lakers could get the 2nd seed and hold home court advantage over the Nuggets, the Rockets, or whoever else they got to play, they're going to win that series. Home court advantage with Luka, LeBron, and everybody else, and you're in LA, you're going to win that. It doesn't matter who you play against. I promise you that is over. And then, the other guys on the team, the role players, they play great when they're at home. And if you could get these guys to play great in the regular season right now to end it, and then in the playoffs you got home court advantage, then good luck to anybody going up against this team. You got LeBron and Luka and a bunch of confident role players that are playing at home, and then they're also going to come to your home, and they already got their confidence up. They know they're going to get shots. They know they're going to get opportunities because they got Luka and LeBron. Like, it's over, bro. I'm telling you. The only way this team loses is just somehow the team has the right pieces to lock down certain guys. Or somehow they just beat themselves, or it just could be the fact that they haven't played long enough. That can also come and play a factor. But I don't see it happening. And for the Lakers to be 2nd seed after the last 2 or 3 seasons, everybody made fun of them, laughed at them. The whole media spoke about them. Everybody was talking shit about them. Is amazing, honestly. Like, it's a great thing for the Lakers. It's a great thing for the whole LA and all Laker Nation. And JJ Redick is doing a great job. First year on the job, amazing. I'm not going to lie to you. 2nd seed. I never thought I would say that right now. The Lakers are on 2nd seed right now. This is insane. Insane. They were literally hanging around 5-4 the whole time, and now they're 2nd. Now, will they get to 1st? No. The Thunder are 10 games ahead. I don't think anybody even thinks they're going to get 1st. But 2nd seed is great. Like, you won't even have to run into the Thunder until, like, the conference finals. And that's if the Thunder last. They might not even last. You don't know. Unexperienced team, young team can come back and hurt them. But anyways, yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you so much for coming out to the locker room. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. We'll talk with E. Safety.